And now we have some more inputs coming in on this story. Shiv Sena UBT MP Priyanka Chaturved has now taken a dig at the centre. She has posted on X, and I quote, "For poll bonds, right to privacy of a citizen is sacrosanct, but not for citizens who oppose the government. Snooping on them becomes the government's right." Now, this comes after centre told Supreme Court that the citizens don't have right to know the source of electoral bond funds. This reaction coming in after that, Priyanka Chaturved has claimed that for the Centre for Poll Bonds, right to privacy of a citizen is sacrosanct, but not for citizens who oppose the government, basically the opposition leaders. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us on this story. Pallavi, so this attack, another attack in fact coming in from Priyanka Chaturved against the Centre, linking the poll bonds matter to snooping.
So as we were discussing this earlier, the matter will not end with that clarification coming in from Apple, nor the assurance of an investigation by the IT Minister, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. Because as far as the opposition is concerned, they want to ask that why is it that this selective alert is going only to opposition parties. And second, they refuse to buy this argument that the government is not involved in it, saying that now BJP leaders have got this kind of an alert. And I think Priyanka Chaturved's latest statement is in sync with that. And she's talking in the context of the electoral bonds, that issue which has come up in Supreme Court, where the Attorney General has made the point that it's not in the interest of political parties if the common citizen knows the source of the funds for political parties. So she says there's no transparency there. And in this case, the same argument, of course, is also being applied as far as citizens are concerned, where our details are now being leaked out selectively.
So, Pallavi, what is going to be the opposition strategy further in this Snoopgate row?
I don't think they want to give it up. They certainly won't give it up. The India Front's genesis was based on this, that anyone who raises a question is always muzzled. And if you want a free and fair and thriving democracy, then BJP is not the party to vote for. So they would very much want this issue to be kept alive as yet another instance where opposition leaders and those who are questioning are being targeted. So what they plan to do is write a joint letter to the Speaker and also go to the President to say that this is a grave matter and this should go through an independent, free and fair investigation.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for giving us that context and getting us all those details. Now let's listen to some more reactions that have come on this story.
Priyanka Chaturved, let me start with you first. The Apple statement, which has been put out after some leaders like yourself came out and said that you got these threat notifications. It goes on to say that we do not attribute threat notifications to specific state-sponsored attackers. State-sponsored attackers are very well funded and sophisticated. The attacks by state-sponsored assets evolve over a period of time. It's also possible that some Apple threat notifications may turn out to be false alarms. So in a sense, Apple is saying there is nothing definitive just because you got a threat notification from them.
Firstly, let me clarify that the Apple statement is same as the statement which was made in August 2022 on their website, and what we have now, the version that we have now, is a cut paste of that particular statement issued to some journalists. We don't even know who's issued it. We don't know the spokesperson issuing it, but this is a statement which is floating around. Again, nothing which has officially come from the from Apple per se. But these are all the things that the statement that is floating around, but what Apple has sent to us, and please allow me to read it. Apple believes you are being targeted by state-sponsored attackers who are trying to remotely compromise the iPhone associated with your Apple ID. These attackers are likely targeting you individually because of who you are or what you do. So am I supposed to just wait for an Apple statement to tell me that whether I should be worried or no? Should I wait in anticipation for my government to act? Should I wait for the government to justify why they're doing what they're doing? As an individual, as a citizen of this country, before being the member of parliament from the opposition, my question would be, my fundamental rights are being trampled upon. My right to privacy is being denied to me. And I shouldn't even speak about it just because Apple later, some hours later, some statement cut paste from that August statement is being put across as a justification. What is Apple saying in their statement as well? They're saying these are highly technologically advanced, deeply funded, hacks that are happening. And by revealing more information, we will be alerting them.
मुझे लगता है ऑपोजिशन आजकल बहुत ही कमजोर स्थिति से गुजर रही है, जो उनको हर एक चीज में साजिश दिखती है। वास्तविकता यह है कि अब एप्पल तक ने बता दिया है कि कुछ प्रकार का मैलफंक्शन दिखता है। 150 देशों में लोगों के पास गया है। उसी मैसेज में यह भी लिखा है कि अगर आपके पास ये मैसेज आया तो आप appleid.apple.com में जाके देखिए, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि जेन्युइन है कि नहीं। मैंने एक व्यक्ति जिसको ये मैसेज पहुंचा है उनसे बात की, वो गए appleid.apple.com में, उसमें कोई ऐसा मैसेज तो दिखा नहीं। तो लगता तो है कि ये कुछ या तो एप्पल की तरफ से गलती हुई हो, अगर उनके यहाँ से आया है, या किसी और ने। आजकल तो दुनिया भर के हैकर्स और दुनिया भर के गलत लोग इस चीज में प्रचार प्रसार करते हैं। इसकी पूरी जांच होगी। एप्पल को भी कहा गया है इसमें साथ में जुड़े। मुझे लगता है कि ऑपोजिशन के नेता आज के दिन इतने गलत फहमियों में जीते हैं, इतने गलत प्रचार प्रसार के झांसे में आते हैं कि उनको किसी ने शायद प्रैंक किया होगा।